Hi, I'm Damien.
And I'm Tim.
We're in OK Go, and we are playing this
Or that.
It's a series of dichotomous questions that will get increasingly more difficult. And I'm going to wreck this MF.
Ugh.
Yeah, no, you're going down. This is the correct answer.
This.
We're definitely a dinner person. Breakfast people don't deserve an answer.
Oh, that's rich.
Thank you.
I love breakfast. I don't have it that often. I probably have dinner more than I have breakfast, but I really love a good pancake.
Not me. I'm a dinner person because I have self-respect. I would definitely rather be privately rich than uber famous. And frankly, as much as I love comfort, I'm not sure either one of them is the truly important thing. Both very attractive from the outside, but I know a lot of very famous people, and most of them run from it and are scared of it. It's not a fun thing to be. I think it's built into the human psyche to want other people's attention. Fame, not actually fun.
I've never seen the upside of fame. It's never made sense to me.
And that is why our band is so middling successful, because we just don't want people to know or like us.
Oh boy.
I would say this is a better music video.
Yeah.
Oh, you coming here?
Yeah.
Our video for A Stone Only Rolls Downhill is, I think, a more beautiful and moving piece of art, which meant more to our careers and our lives and to culture. Certainly the treadmills.
Yeah.
That's a way bigger cultural thing, but I love the art of this more.
There's an elegance to this that I'm so glad we've grown into.
That couldn't exist without this.
Absolutely.
Maybe I have, in the great scope of my life, the treadmill video will always be the beginning of all of these other videos.
Yeah.
But right now, the way you care for your babies with a vicious, enthusiastic love, and you love your ancestors in a different way, I'm going to give my vicious enthusiasm to that.
Yeah, but respect to this.
Respect.
No teeth or no fingers.
Yeah, no, I would, believe it or not, I would make a choice.
Yeah, I think
I would rather go with no teeth. Just pragmatically speaking here, you can get dentures, right? But also, I feel like even if I had to mush up, if mastication for the rest of my life were done with my gums, I would figure out a way. My fingers, almost everything I do, art-wise, life-wise, it all comes from the hands, man. I don't know.
I don't think you're allowed to get dentures in this game.
I am. Mine are already ordered in this game.
Okay. All right.
Okay. OK Go's looking for a new bassist because Stumpy here is out. See what I'm saying?
I'd figure out a way to play bass.
You haven't yet.
Oh,
you like that? You like that?
That was...
Mutual ribbon.
Yeah, that's right. I heard that people who rib each other are like several more times percentage-wise loyal to one another.
I believe that, especially if they chose their hands over their teeth.
Okay.
I think that wouldn't apply to us because you made a horrible choice. Our first record has many well-written songs on it. If only we could have gotten a real fucking singer. I hate hearing my voice on that record. Like, it's that annoying.
I hate hearing you say that. That's not the issue with that record, I think. I think we had not found ourselves fully at that point. Oh no. I think we were starting to step into our own and not worry so much about what we thought other people would want us to write.
I guess that's true. See, our first record, though, was sort of really a greatest hits of things we'd written long before we'd been signed or anything. Removing my self-consciousness about hearing my own little baby annoying voice, I still feel like our desire to overproduce it, like we wanted it to be a Roy Thomas Baker, Cars, or Queen album. So we're like, go for shiny, go all the way. But it was just too maximalist.
Yeah.
Like we even with the overproduction, we didn't know how to keep it in one place. The second record was aggressively in one place. It was like everything was played live, everything was like had the same sonic palette.
Didn't play to a click track.
While I still have some problems hearing my little baby voice from then, like the record as a whole feels like a statement, and it really holds up to me. I would rather One Great Love than Many Average Partners. I wonder who would take the other side of this one.
I don't know.
I mean,
yeah, One Great Love. That's what we're all going for, right?
If anyone was going to take the other side of this, it would be the superficial vapid people. But you're over here.
But somehow I'm over here.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So
I think everybody just wants the One Great Love.
yeah.
Maybe this would be harder if it was One Great Love with B+ physical romance versus like a long string of the best sex you've ever had.
That doesn't seem like a hard one.
Yeah, but you could see people going for the other side of that one. I know people who would.
Really? Okay.
One Great Love who you're not at all physically attracted to versus the hottest sex you've ever had for the rest of your life. Are you moving over there? You're not a sex driven person.
I'm gonna stay here.
But you know people who go over there.
I do now. Yes, now I do know
see?
people who would go over there. Yeah.
Who would go over that?
Oh God.
Well, if we said their names, we'd be in trouble with our dear friends who are so vapid and sex driven.
Bugs Bunny. Bugs Bunny would go over.
He's like a big sex guy?
I think so. He's a rabbit. Really?
I don't want to be screaming all the time, but
Well, you could warm up. You could do vocal warm-ups before you do it. Because you can scream. You can actually scream in a pretty healthy way.
if the question beneath the question is, like, in a good mood, would you rather be like wrecked by anger, or in a wanting mood, would you rather be wrecked by sadness?
Oh, I wasn't assuming screaming was an angry thing. I thought it was like a jubilant.
Okay, well then you've made it an easier choice for me. Although as you know, I dislike having the same answer as you do because I think I'm better at this than you are. But I will say that you've opened this one up for me. I don't know if I've had enough good cries in the last 5-10 years, because the world really needs a lot of good cries right now. Like, it feels deeply in need of some serious effing crying, and sometimes I feel like I'm like numb to it all because it's so effed.
Tim, can you give us an example of a healthy scream?
Yeah, I mean, I can try. So if you support your scream from your diaphragm, I'm told.
Here.
Yeah, apparently, yeah, like right there.
Here?
You can scream like.
And remember to tighten
like
up here.
Frank Black from the Pixies, basically.
Yeah, tighten up from right here.
Right. Okay.
That's pretty healthy.
Yeah.
That's pretty healthy.
That's healthy.
Hi, I'm Damien.
And I'm Tim.
We are OK Go, and we have just played This or That, and you saw this win.
That was also the.
There's only one winner to this game, and it is this. That did a great job
We won.
of losing.
We won.
We did.